Miss Kayla Moore, and this is my how-to video. Today I will teach you how to make these delicious ice cream cone cupcakes. They are super easy to make, but I will provide you with step-by-step instructions to make it even easier for you. I hope you enjoy them by the end just as much as I did. For these ice cream cone cupcakes, you will need ice cream cones, vanilla cake mix, sprinkles, baking cups, red food coloring, baking trays, 3 eggs, and some icing, as well as 1/3 cup of vegetable oil and 1 1/4 cups of water. You will also need a spatula, a mixing bowl, as well as a knife. First, you will add the entire box of cake mix into your mixing bowl. Next, you will add 1/3 cup of oil into your cake mix. Now you will add 1 1/4 cups of water into your cake mix. You will now crack your 3 eggs and add them to your mix as well. You will then mix the mix together. Continue mixing until there are no bumps present. Try to make it as smooth as you can. This is what your mixture should look like once you have mixed it all together. You will then preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You will then place the baking cups into the muffin tray. You will first fill the large muffin trays with the mixture. Fill it about halfway in the cup. So as I have said, each cup should be about halfway full because they will rise when they bake. This is what your muffin tin should look like once you have filled them all. You will then place your muffin tin into the oven. Place it preferably on the bottom rack. The cupcakes will remain in the oven for approximately 18 to 23 minutes or until golden. Check towards the end to see if they are burning. Alright, so while we are waiting for our large cupcakes in the oven, we can fill our small mini muffin tin with the remainder of the batter. Because we do not have any cupcake liners, we will have to spray the muffin tin with some no-stick cooking spray. Just give it a little spray, and that's all you need. So now, you will now fill the mini cupcake muffin tin with the remainder of the batter. Once again, fill it about halfway, just about till there. And then we will then place them in the oven when the large ones have been completed. It is now time to make the icing. So, what we are going to do is put the icing into the bowl. This is just normal vanilla icing. And for the purpose of these cupcakes, we will be making pink icing. So, put the icing into the bowl. And next, we will put a few drops of red food coloring into the bowl to make a light pink icing. Don't put too much food coloring because we don't want it to be red, we want it to be pink. So it's kind of a trial and error. You keep mixing until the perfect pink comes up. This looks just about right. So this is the perfect pink that we will need. We are now taking the cupcakes out of the oven. Ooh, they are nice and golden. So this is what they should look like. They have risen nice, and they are nice and golden. Just place them down and let them cool for about 10 minutes. We will now place the mini cupcakes into the oven. These ones will not take as long to be in the oven. Approximately 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes at most, and they should be ready. Just keep an eye out for them. We now need a toothpick. We will place it in the center of the cupcake to see if they are ready. If the batter sticks to the cupcake, it means that they are not ready. Oh, it seems as if they are ready. So we will now let them sit for a good 10 minutes before icing them. After 15 minutes, the mini cupcakes are finally done. We will now place them on the side and let them cool down before we can ice them. If they are hot, the icing will melt. We have to once again stick a toothpick inside to make sure that they are well cooked. Once again, nothing stuck to the toothpick, so they are ready. We will now let them cool down for approximately 10 minutes. It is now time to ice our large cupcake. So first what we have to do is take the liner off. It is really important to wait that our cupcakes have cooled down before we start to ice them, because if not, as I have mentioned, the icing will melt. So what we are going to do is just put a bit of icing on the top of the cupcake. Just smear enough here. It doesn't have to be all nice, because what we are going to do next, so once you have put this, what we are going to do next is take your ice cream cone and put your cupcake upside down like this. The icing is just used to hold the cupcake. Now that our mini cupcake has cooled down as well, it is time to ice the mini cupcake. So as we did with the large cupcake, we will put a bit of icing on the top of the small cupcake. Just enough. We will now flip it upside down and put it on top of the large cupcake. So now that we have stuck the two cupcakes together, it is now time to ice the two of them. I recommend that you use a spatula to put the icing on the cupcake, as it will go on smoother. It is important to try to get the icing on the cupcake as smooth as possible to give it the effect of a soft serve ice cream cone. Once the icing has been smeared on smoothly, look at the effect that it gives. It really does look like a soft serve ice cream cone. So it's really important to put it on smoothly, but yet still giving it the effect of an ice cream cone. So once the icing has been added, it is now time for the fun part, the sprinkles. So now we are going to add a few sprinkles just to give it one last touch. You can put the sprinkles to your liking. I know I'm not that crazy about sprinkles, but just enough to give it the little effect. Maybe just a little bit more. You can add any sprinkles of your liking. I chose these ones just because they were multicolored, but any color would do. So once these sprinkles have been added, that is it. Voila! Here is your ice cream cone cupcake ready to eat. I hope you enjoy it just as much as I do.